Hello YouTubers. So if you've watched any of my other videos, you've probably seen a lot of the NPCs that I'm very fond of. I've done a number of videos on different NPCs that I like, Toho NPCs, Vindictus NPCs, and most recently I did the Terraria bosses, which a lot of times I just set them to music and I just kind of fight them and mess around like that, which I think is entertaining. But I wanted to do an actual video where we talk about them, and I wanted to see if I could, how I could get into one video just to kind of share with you guys. First off, I just would like to say, the NPCs are great, and especially like me. I'll just say it. Me being a father in his 30s, I don't have a lot of people that I game with, so it's nice to be able to just spawn an NPC on a map and just kind of have fun that way too. I do play with Hectic, and I've got a couple other guys that I play with, but it's not like back in the day when I was single and didn't have kids and I could just play games all day long. So NPCs are a great way, to add a little something to your game. The cool thing about Gmod as well is, if you're not familiar with Gmod, you can basically do anything you want. There's so much that you can do. So most of these NPCs that I have, or a lot of them, are from different games entirely. So I've got Mortal Kombat NPCs, I've got these chicken NPCs, there's a Lord of the Rings troll, I've got Naruto NPCs, Skyrim guards. I'll just spawn one of those so you can see, since there's no picture. Skyrim guards. So there's really just like a hugely diverse amount of selection of NPCs that you can get. Animals, spawn all kinds of different animals. These are a lot of just basic ones, and I'm going to go through these kind of quick. I don't want to spend too much time on them. Here's a good friendly turtle. I think I can, no. I thought I could make him follow me, but I guess I can't. But you know what I can do? I can put him in a Pokeball. Because I can. Alright, anyway. Moving on. Moving on. So, Half-Life Renaissance. These guys are cool. Now, these are still kind of basic NPCs, but there's a lot of different ones. And I'll spawn some briefly. That guy right there. Cool, right? That one set me on fire. I've got cheats on so I can kill myself. Alright. So, the Gonarch, which he actually will give birth to other little things. You can kind of tell why they call him a Gonarch. Ichthyosaur and the Archer are two water NPCs, which there are not a lot of water NPCs. So I've had a hard time finding them. I love them because I love water maps. So they have sharks in the workshop, but I mean, they're cool, but they're just sharks. I'd love to see like a giant squid and stuff like that, but alright, let's keep moving through, because I don't want to spend an hour making a video just about NPCs. That's the troll from Lord of the Rings. A lot of these have their own music, sound effects. You can see it would actually take me quite a while to kill him. So I'm going to turn him off. And I can see now, I just noticed he stopped there. So that means that somewhere around in this area there's a gap in the nav mesh. And it might be because of the water, but it could be because of the terrain itself too. So that'd be something that I'll have to check out later. So as far as Mortal Kombat, I've got Ermac, Raiden. Last time I tried these, the models were off, but let's see. Oh yeah, I still don't have all the right models. That's a boss chicken. I'll have to redo a video with those when I get the right models. I think I just missed something in the workshop, but Noob Cybot from Mortal Kombat. These are cool. So they're just big mushrooms. Let's do a Pikachu. What up, Pikachu? Want an apple? No apple?
Pikachu!
Oh, he ate it. Okay, cool. Slenderman's effing terrifying, first of all. So if I spawn him, first of all, you don't even see where he's at. You just start hearing craziness. To be quite honest, I don't know if... I haven't tried him to much extent yet to see if he can be killed. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's looking at me. As soon as he starts looking at you, you start losing health. So, really great NPC to get. Oh god! Gives just to add some horror to your game. All right, I'm gonna take them off and keep moving on. So I've got a lot of NPCs, and I really wanted to show a good bit of them. These are funny.
Pills here! Pills here!
Is she gonna do it? Yeah, there she goes. I don't know why they sink into the ground, but that's okay. Tiddlywinks. Here, I'm gonna go up here because I know my nav mesh is did generate up here. And of course you can't have enough My Little Ponies. They're creepy, they follow you around, they look goofy. Oh, she's actually carrying a sword. That's even more terrifying. Resident Evil. There's a lot of good Resident Evil NPCs too. So let's see, this is from RE5. So this guy. Reaper. This thing's creepy. Pops up and starts. Alright. Tyrant. So you can see too, probably, if you're paying attention to the health bars. I'm not really, but a lot of these have quite a bit of health, so they can really give you a good challenge. Okay, this is one I did a whole different video on this one, and so if you guys haven't watched that one, you should watch that because it gives a really good, well, it was a really fun fight between me and this NPC, and this is from Toho NPCs, and I'll show you some of the others in a minute as well. Super tough, and she has her own music and her sound effects and stuff. I'm not even gonna shoot her, because if I shoot her once, she'll just start killing me over and over and over again. So, super fun though. More Resident Evil stuff. Chimera. Creepy ones. So, I mean, look, we're playing a game called Gmod, and I can basically just port over bosses and enemies from Resident Evil. I mean, how cool is that? Alright, Russian army. These are kind of like, be good for like Stalker. These are the S-Low packs, and these have a lot of different things in them. These are just like basic NPCs as far as like what they do. They're just a basic model, but we have a lot of cool ones. The Pyramid Head from Silent Hill. I can't remember what she's from, but I know she's familiar. A werewolf. Emperor Palpatine. Bash. Titus. And there's a bunch of these. And these actually, most of these translate into player models, so you can change your player model to these as well. Vin Diesel. So there's some Gears of War guys too. These are cool. I just never got around to taking it out. So these guys are from Stalker. If you haven't played Stalker, excellent series. Oh jeez. I am obsessed with the Stalker games. They're some of my favorite games, and very, very similar to Metro. So if you're familiar with Metro, you would probably like Stalker. Samurai guy. Ooh, this one's creepy. I'm gonna change guns too, just so I have a better chance for when these things do start coming after me. I like this one. If you watched my last video, I was able to kill the Eye of Cthulhu from Terraria with this. So it took a long time, but let's see if he works. So real creepy, right? If you get near him. Oh my god, what is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? I thought it was much faster than this, but... Oh my god! And that's what he does. Oh, look, he's eating me. These are cool. If you ever played Silent Hill, you know how creepy that is. I'll show you a couple of these. Kill it with fire. Got him. Oh. You got me. I want to kind of show some of these. This is a boss, so you actually have to hit her legs first, the way that this is coded. So I have to hit her legs first, then she falls down, and then you can actually attack her in the body. Oh, I'm dead. So only the female part of the body, which I guess is the back, can take damage. There's a slurper. So yeah, if you played Silent Hill, you get it. They're creepy. The Witcher. God, if you have not played The Witcher, that's one of my favorite game series of all time. Hence why I play as Geralt as my player model most of the time. If you haven't played it, fantastic. Especially the God, what was the latest? The third one, The Witcher 3, and then the two add-ons for it. The Blood. I can't remember the name of them now. I'm sorry. Anyway, fantastic. The add-ons are almost like standalone games. I think Blood and Wine and can't remember the other one now. I'm sorry, guys. Alright. Adjust the time again so I can get some sunshine. Alright, these are also characters from those games. So these are actually from The Witcher 3. Some of these characters are in the older games, but they are I'm sorry, I'm having a loss of words at the moment. But the models look differently in the older games, so these reflect the newest game. Alright, so these girls. These are from Toho NPCs, and these girls will tear you up. Just like the other one that I was showing you, this one up here. These all have their own powers too. She's like a melee fighter, like she'll just punch you to death. But these, they have some really cool powers. So what's cool is if I have a whole nother video on these girls. If I put one down, put another. Kind of hard for me to show it on this map because it's not very open. I'll go through a couple of reviews. So they all have their own sound effects, a lot of them have their own music, super cool powers. Or actually to fight them yourself, I would recommend boosting your health quite a bit. I estimated what I would need to boost my health to when I fought the other girl, and she just tore me apart. It didn't even matter. So I think I boosted to like 600 when I did that. So you'd have to go much higher than that to be able to feasibly survive a fight with any of them. But letting them fight each other or fighting other NPCs, fantastic. Alright, I'm not sure really what to say about these. I'm not sure how to pronounce it either. I'm assuming it's like Uboa. A lot of these are kind of silly. I'll just be real with you. The black Domokan that kicks you across the map. Well, kicked me to my death that time. Just crazy bosses and things to fight. These are some of my favorites. So there's Hanging Man. Giant face head thing. So kind of up there with like the Silent Hill things are very similar. If you hate clowns, and I do, there's a clown. Not going to spend too much time on that one. That guy. Oh, the Dreamer's scary. Oh, she just starts killing you when she looks at you. And there's that one. This is he'll actually fly around and attack you. I think he got stuck. Or there might not be a mesh inside this house. Back to the nav meshes. Let's go back out here. Blah blah blah. Oh, wait. Alright, so let's start with this. This is small. It's just a little creepy thing. Alright. Not so bad, right? Alright, watch this. Giant freaking worm. I wonder what he's not attacking. Usually he attacks pretty aggressively. It says I have some errors going on, so I probably have something downloaded that's conflicting with him. That's unfortunate. I'll have to figure that one out. Spiders. I hate spiders, by the way. This is a boss, of course, so she spawns with baby spiders. It's web, it's net. Stick around. So I have to kill those. Bye. Pretty cool. And if I go to this one, this has a lot of huge, powerful bosses. And these are fun to fight. He's super hard. kind of see why I like these a lot, just because there's so many of them, and they're all massive. And I just take a lot of joy in fighting giant things. Maybe I played too much Monster Hunter when I was younger, but I know I went kind of quick through a lot of these, but these are a lot of the NPCs that I have and I like. So I just wanted to share those with you guys and let you see for yourself. Alright, thanks for watching.